There are times in life you wish you had a do-over. A chance to warp back in time to change your fate. Back to before you made the wrong choice. If you're in a wreck, make the smart choice right away. Frankel & Frankel. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frankel first.
Beats Planet.
Come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
What's up, y'all? Y'all all right? Y'all good? Y'all straight? Everybody good? Everybody's straight? Hey, man, I wouldn't dare move forward without shouting out the essential workers of the Blue Flame and all that. Hey, man, just shouts out to them. They deserve the shouts. Let me turn down the TV because I don't want no damn copyright now like that. Hey, they deserve the shouts. Like y'all to peace, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in on this Cowboys Sunday. You know, hold on, my mom texting me. Let me see what Mama talking about. Oh, well, my say grandma tuned in. Hey, I appreciate everybody for being here. Love y'all. Come on in. How's the family, everybody? How's the holidays? The rent due in 2 days. I hope y'all ain't go too crazy, bro. I hope y'all ain't go too crazy. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me today. Hey man, we got a little show for y'all. Got a little something that we got in the tank here. I'm sure more and more people gonna come in over time. But I do salute to y'all for being here. Let me just pull a little link up so I can give me something to look at while I talk to y'all. Just want to talk about a common theme here. I just wanted to discuss a theme that was common here. I know the Cowboys had some injuries today. But there's a theme. There's a theme that's pretty common. I just want to tap in with y'all. Top of the morning. I just want to see what the business is. First of all, the Cowboys were defeated today by the Philadelphia Eagles, and I promise you I was conflicted on everything I love. I promise you I was conflicted. You know, I don't like them people over there, but then there's the other side of me. I got Tankathon in one phone, and I got hating Eagle fans on Twitter on the other phone. So you understand how it goes. Y'all feel me? And I just came from over on the DLLS, man. Appreciate DLLS and all their contributions to, you know, what we're trying to build over here. You know, shouts out to DallasCowboys.com. I'm going to be on that platform in a couple of weeks because it's draft season. Let's just be clear here. Cowboys ain't got much to work on there. And if you tapped in with a lot of people and a lot of their talking points, there's been a lot of conversation about let me see what y'all heard what I said. There's a lot of talking points about the head coach of his job.
Did you hear what I said?
A lot of talking points about that going around. That's cool, man. Nothing wrong with talking about that. But the weird thing is that I thought we would all have a consensus here. I thought that we would all have some sort of agreeance. I thought that we would be on the same page as a family. I guess I was wrong. One thing I'm going to do before I get into this, if y'all would like to call into the show, the number is 202-926-1127, access code 309-104. Y'all write it down. It's going to be on the test because I know y'all want to say something. 202-926-1127, access code 309-104. Now, we talked about Mike McCarthy and his job security, and all this kind of stuff. And let's just keep it a buck here. Many of us should not be fooling with Mike McCarthy as a offensive play caller. Fine. There are some people that rock with Mike McCarthy as an offensive play caller. I am not. But it is what it is, right? Cool. There are some people to where we agree that they may not rock with Mike McCarthy, the play caller, but they may rock with Mike, the head coach. And man, y'all know me, man. I'm from Natchez, dog. Man, I fuss loud. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be mad. I don't be mad or nothing like that. I just fuss loud. You know what I'm saying? Because I be believing what I'm saying when I say it. So when I loudly poo-poo on Mike McCarthy, and I don't have very much positive to say about him and the job he's doing, people say, Voch, you got to give him a pass. We've been injured. I wonder what this team will look like when they're healthy. Hey, man, listen, bro. I don't want to fuss at no man. I love you. All right, man, listen. And it made me think about it. It made me think about the Cowboys when they're healthy. Right. And to be fair, the Cowboys do line up, put hand on folk, whoop folk, stomping feet. All good. But I wanted to go back. I wanted to go back. I wanted to go way back in this particular situation. Let me cut on some way back music. Let me cut on some going way back music. Appreciate you, Vaughn. I know you got a lot of stuff to do. I know you're going to catch the replay. I appreciate you. Listen, man. Here's another bit. And look, I got a pocket full of reasons why I got to get Mike McCarthy up out of here, dog. But it's just something about these big games versus these winning teams, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's something about these big games versus these winning teams. But Voch, Cooper Rush is in the game, Voch. But Voch, we can't properly evaluate Mike McCarthy here. Cooper Rush is there, but Voch, it's Cooper Rush. That's Kenny Pickett. And that's Kenny Pickett and whoever the hell the backup is. See, this is my new measuring point. You know what I'm talking about? This is my new measuring point here. This is where, all right, we finally got we got an even discussion here. We finally got an even discussion here. If this is Cooper Rush versus Josh Allen, man, I can't come on here and fuss with y'all, man. It's Cooper Rush, man. You know what I'm saying? What's my other quarterback name today? Hold on, hold on, because there's another quarterback that kept whooping our ass. Well, my grandmother watching. I don't mean to be cussing. It's another quarterback. Hold on, wait. Dallas. Hold on. When Kenny Pickett got hurt, what's my man's name? Hold on, let me see something. Let me turn me down. Let me see something real quick. When Kenny Pickett got hurt, I want his numbers. I want his money. And I probably should have said this at DLLS, but it's 4 of us. We all had to talk. African American. When Kenny Pickett go 10 for 15, 143 and a touchdown, and Tanner McKee goes 3 for 4 and 54, I don't want to hear nothing by Cooper Rush. I don't want to hear nothing. Yeah, we hurt, but they hurt too. You know what I'm saying? This is as even as it's going to get, you know? Mike McCarthy had his flaws as a play caller in this game and many games before it. I feel you. But Mike McCarthy has his flaws as a head coach that we've been seeing since he's got here. Did you hear what I said?
You hear what I said?
Salute.
Mike McCarthy's had some issues that he's been having since he's been here. I don't want to hear Cooper Rush is hurt. I mean, pardon me, Cooper Rush is in the game and that, Dak is hurt. The Q is hurt. Their Q is hurt. 2 of their Qs is hurt. And ever since Mike McCarthy got here, man, there's been this air of unpreparedness. And we talking about the character that used to skip practices and go get massages in Green Bay. That character that got fired somehow in 2024 just now reeks of unpreparedness. Man, I had to go back because I cut on the way back music. And this is where I'm going to start. Because this image is fresh in my mind. Hold on. This image is fresh in my mind. Because this type of stuff I'm on, you wouldn't understand. Let me put this up here on the screen for y'all and make it real big for the OGs in the back that can't see and they got to put their readers on. Let me put this. Let me just put this up here real big for the OGs in the back with their readers on. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Let me make it a little bigger of that. A little bit bigger of that. For the OGs in the back with their readers on. So let's have a conversation. Let me make sure y'all can see me. This game right here, Cowboy 49ers, humongous game, winning team, blowout. We supposed to beat these characters. Jalen Hurts was hurt or something in this game. We supposed to beat these characters. Buffalo Bills, humongous game, winning opponent, whooped. The Dolphins game was close, but negligence. The Lions a whole new entity now. We'll talk about them later. They're a whole new entity now. We'll talk about them later on. Green Bay Packers, I know the final score was 48-32, but chat, in the playoffs, y'all know what time it was. Y'all know what time it was with this one. Let's just skip over preseason because, you know, that don't even mean nothing. Hey, look, looking back on hindsight, the Browns being one of the worst football teams in the league right now, I wouldn't even go back to that post-game show. I wouldn't even go back to that post-game show. The Cowboys are healthy in all these games we've talked about so far. Healthy. The New Orleans Saints, this game right here, goofy. How dare we? How dare we try to have some sort of consistency? Then looking back on it, this Saints team ain't good. How dare we attempt to have some sort of consistency? Ravens game ended up looking like it was close. Nah. I want to win a game without heroics being here. I want to win a game without having to rely on heroics. I don't know what the hell happened in Pittsburgh. I don't know what the hell happened in Pittsburgh. There's an Eagle fan in the chat saying something. Y'all don't beat 4. Look, you can say all you want about beating Cooper Rush. Congratulations, sir. Talk to me about beating 4 for real. What's y'all record versus 4? Talk to me about real football. This preseason stuff, man. We trying to get draft picks, man. What are you talking about? But don't block him though. Leave him in here. Let him celebrate. Leave him in here. What else we talking about? Detroit Lions, nonsense. Goofy Mike McCarthy. Hey, I know this score of 30-24 looks close. No. Hold on, time out. I got to put it on the screen. There we go. This 49ers game right here, it looks close. 30-40. Y'all know what time it is. Humongous game. Whooping. I know it's, Cooper Rush and Hurts and all cool, but whooping. I don't know how the hell we pull this one off. You just get whooped in these games, bro. Why is it you get whooped by all the bad teams? I guess not the Eagles. I guess you just kind of go back and forth on them depending on what your team is health wise. But for the most part, the teams that are contenders, and when we talk about Mike McCarthy, we talk about him versus contenders. We don't want to talk about you versus bad teams. If Mike McCarthy was coach of Chicago, they would love to be. What's our little goofy record or whatever? What were you like 7-9? The Bears would pay a little bit of money to be 7-9 right now. They would pay a little bit of bread, right? But the conversation that we're having, the agreement that we wanted to have with Mike McCarthy was, Mike, we are already a team that hovers around 500. This was the agreement. We're already a team that hovers around 500. We're looking to get to the next step. Mike McCarthy, we get blown out by good teams, sir. I take that back, man. Jason Garrett ain't get blown out by good teams. We lost. We couldn't beat them. Like, Jason Garrett would just lose to good teams. But in terms of like beating or whooping back up on good team, man, please. When you accept a job in the National Football League, there's an expectation of the organization getting better. So when and if we look for our next coach, we're looking for somebody that gets us better than just week 1 of the playoffs. More than one and done in the postseason. Sometimes Garrett teams beat the best team, man. Sometimes Jason Garrett will go out there and surprise you versus the Colts, versus the damn Saints. Sometimes Jason will go out there and surprise the Patriots. He'll go out there and surprise you versus somebody. Man, I ain't been surprised for real. Mike McCarthy. I ain't been surprised. And just like I said earlier, man, I said this earlier on DLLS. Appreciate y'all for tapping into that show. I said earlier on the DLLS post game show, it was on this channel. Y'all go Watch it, whatever you want to. I was like, Mike McCarthy as a head coach in my mind wasn't all that terrible. Mike McCarthy as the offensive coordinator, play caller, horrific. Mike McCarthy's job as the head coach is to delegate and put the team in the proper position to be great. If Mike McCarthy don't understand, type of shit I'm on, you wouldn't understand. If Mike McCarthy don't understand that him as a play caller ain't it, and he continues to call plays. Did you hear what I said? He's not the guy to be head coach for us. Let me tell you what I at least like about Sirianni and them characters, and I don't for real. First of all, let me tell you what I like about Sirianni and them characters. In real life, I don't. Sirianni was carried by two incredible coordinators, Gannon and Steichen. He was carried by those characters. Those guys left. They brought in some new goofy little coordinators to come in and coordinate. Didn't see the results. Gotta go. Roseman on that same kind of time too. They all work together. Gotta go. Bring in some brand new coordinators. Hey, something got to be different here. The offense XYZ, defense XYZ. Let's bring in Kellen and Vic. Let's bring Vic and Kellen in and see if we can make some change here. The Cowboys will keep doing the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing it. We deserve this. And I know I'm trying to draft, but dog, if we don't change head coach, we're gonna be trash next year. I know the loss was kind of okay because we improved draft position and all that, but dog, if we don't change coaches, we gonna lose next year. Coaching matters. Go see, look at the Jets, coach. Look at Eagles. Coaching matters. We just the goofies with a check that won't change. (202-926-1127), access code 309104. We just the goofies that won't change. Mike McCarthy, I'm finna call these plays. Man, I would love to know why Mike McCarthy's team comes out goofy as hell for the first 6, 7, 8 weeks. I don't know. I have no clue. No clue. See, the Chargers and the Broncos, they were both trash last year. Coaching matters. Coaching matters. And we won't change ours. We hold on to ours for a long time. We hold on to ours for a long time. Giving the Eagles a little more credit, I don't fool with them for real. But they went to the playoffs. They started that season opposite of us, really. They started off with 10 wins and then collapsed. They went to the playoffs and got whooped, and at no point did they go, hey man, look, we at least won 10 games, right? And we in the playoffs. They clean house on that from the playoffs. Them boys clean house from the playoffs. They was picking what, 22nd overall? They say, hey man, these people gotta go. These people gotta get the hell up out of here. I'm totally prepared. My spirit wise or whatever, right? I'm totally prepared for Jerry Wayne Jones just coming out and saying, oh yeah, we're bringing Mike McCarthy back. I'm totally ready for that because I ain't got no faith in the people over there. This ain't about Cooper Rush today. You get whooped by good teams all the time. This ain't got nothing to do with Cooper. This loss ain't got nothing. Man, I'm tweeting that. Hold on, bro. This loss has to do. Whooped. I will say this loss has to do with Cooper Rush and injuries, but hold on, wait. Make it a little better. I will say this loss has to do with Cooper Rush turnovers and injuries, but we get whoop. I wouldn't say this loss has to do with Cooper Rush turnovers and injuries, but we get whooped by good teams often. Ain't nothing like a good messy Twitter post. I just want to see what the business is. And look, I know I got .com in a couple in a couple days, or what, 10, 15 days. I know I got .com coming up. I hope they see me. I hope they see this. I hope they see this. Let me get paid first. I hope they see this. Let me go ahead and get that bread. And I'm gonna start talking crazy about Jerry and his operation and all that. hey, look, just sign me down for the for draft season now, and then you know what I'm saying. Then you can get me up out of there. Cause I'm gonna talk crazy about your operation, then go to your building and get on your microphones. Like I'm just goofy like that. I'm just a little trifling like that. Voch, you can't talk about that man in his building on his microphone. Shit, I be damn. I'm talking about Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, whoever microphones. I'm talking about them people on their microphone, in their building that they pay millions and zillions of dollars for. If they bring back Mike, can we do Dragon Ball watch-alongs next year instead? Yeah, we'll find a way to do a little something. Yeah, we'll do some non-football content on YouTube. So yeah, appreciate you, Duck. Boogie Johnson came back, dropped the 5. It says, the players trying to bring Mike McCarthy back lets me know they're fine with mediocrity, and I hate it. Or they don't believe that they're that bad, which is worse. I think it's a lot of layers to that. And Crush says, can we get that 4th round back for Trey Lance? It's a wrap, boy. That money's spent already. Money gone, my dog. Hey, look, money gone. I really hope that Micah and Dak are being company guy when they come out and say positive things about Mike McCarthy. I just hope. I hope they be in company, guy. I hope. I'll be tuning into the draft show. Man, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the draft show this year, man. Derek Eagleson will probably come out and say something soon. So, you know what I'm saying? Brother Joe says, not gonna lie, once a team does approach coaching and coordinators correctly, the draft usually works out better for those teams for sure. Let me tell you something. It's a handful of positions that they tell you not to draft high. And when I say high, that's like day 1, day 2, or whatever. The Lions were coached so well. That team was built so properly. That culture and that team so tough. Them hoes drafted a running back and a linebacker in the 1st round. And then they went later on and got a tight end. Got a tight end. All those dudes are contributors. They're all contributors over there. They are all contributors. If you look at our team, you can only name about 4 or 5 people that really contribute. We got a bunch of role players. Man, we only got a handful of people that contribute. And a safety, thank you. And a safety, Brian Branch. A safety that contribute. We only got a handful of people that contribute. Cali Cowboy says Ferguson fell off. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Jake Ferguson just ain't roll out the bed bad one day. Tyler Smith just ain't roll out the bed bad one day. I want to feel like Terrence Steele didn't just, but he might have just rolled out the bed bad one day. I don't know about Terrence. These cats just didn't roll out the bed bad one day. Contributors matter. I know contributors matter, but the people that guide the contributors matter. That's why I'm trying to contribute to y'all pockets via Prize Picks. Hey man, shouts out to Prize Picks, man. They're the leader in daily fantasy sports. It's very easy to play. It's the best way via sports to win 2 times, 5 times, 10, 50. One time I tried to win like 250 times my money. Like I made a crazy little lineup where like I almost made $25,000. Boy, they wouldn't let me get away with that one. But listen, it's very easy to play. All you need is a little bit of knowledge of a team, of a sport, whatever sport that is, NFL, NBA, NHL. They even got the college sports, the women's sports, whatever it is you want to do. They got gaming. Okay. You just need a little bit of knowledge of that. Okay. You go on Prize Picks, you look around. Let's just say you choose NFL and NBA. You just look around. And then you create this lineup of 2 to 6 players. For example, you'll see Terry McLaurin right here versus Atlanta, Sunday Night Football at 7:20 p.m. Central Time. He's projected as 65.5 yards. All you got to do on Prize Picks is choose more or less. You pick 1 to 5 more people, and the more people you pick, the more money you can make. And boy, you be raking in some cash, you heard me? Let me see. I actually did this one live the other day. Chad, y'all remember this one? When I was like, I don't know who A-Man Thomas is, but he got to have more than 7 points, and he did. And he was like, hey, I know Josh Jacobs. I know exactly who Josh Jacobs is. I know he's going to get a rushing or a receiving touchdown, and he did. What'll happen is sometimes when these guys get hurt too, they'll be like, hey, we're not just going to mess up your whole play. We're going to, you know what I'm saying? So I tried to win $100 with my $20 play. But since a guy got hurt, instead of just calling that a loss, they gave me $45 for my trouble. Shouts out to Prize Picks. They even got darts. Seeing this one right here, I played 25 and I won 112. And I was scary because I didn't know who the hell Luke Woodhouse was because he played darts. But hey, look, we won a cool little 112 off of that $25 play. Shouts out to Prize Picks, man. I got a pretty big running back lineup going on right now. So I need Aaron Jones to either receive or rush for 11 more yards. You know, something easy. I need Josh Jacobs get a little more. Devon A-Chain probably not gonna make it. But hey, look, what happens if you don't make it though, Voch? In this 6-man lineup or 6 lady lineup or whatever, right? If I would have gotten all 6, I win 1,200 by just, playing 50. If I get 5 out of 6, they'll give me 100. They'll still let me double my money. Easy peasy. All you gotta do, go to prizepicks.com, download the Prize Picks app, okay? Use code VOCH, 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 okay? If you play 5, they will instantly give you 50. You ain't even got to win. They'll just give you $50 if you just play 5. If you use code VOCH, 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 prizepicks.com and the Prize Picks app, all right? Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, man. Top of the morning. Salute. Hey. Get them out of there. Appreciate y'all. I know I got some people on the phone that want to come talk to me. Let's see what the people on the phone talking about. You wouldn't understand. Big A was in there first. So let's get Big A in there. What's up, Big A?
Hey, Voch, how we doing today, bro?
What's cool? What's good with your player?
The conference has been locked.
I ain't got a whole lot. I just wanted to say something quick, and I get out of your hair.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, if you want to, I was just going to go over some scenarios regarding our pick selection going into next week, since it's now a lot clearer for the most part.
Okay.
Basically, if we do what I think we're going to do, and we lose next week, we need the Colts and the Niners to win at least one game down the stretch. The Colts next week play the Jaguars, and the Niners' last 2 games are against Detroit and the Cardinals. So if those 2 teams win at least one game and we lose next week, we get up to the 11th pick.
Yep.
If only one of those teams win and we also lose, we get up to the 12th pick. If they both lose, we stay at 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's looking like 11, 12, 13. And I don't think we're going to do great versus the Washington Football Wizards next week. I think they're playing for something. So, yeah, 11, 12, 13 is what it looks like.
Yep. So, I know this season's a bust, and I know it's been a rough year for us, but you want to root, if we still got something to root for, just, hey, put on, I'm not rooting for the Niners. I really don't want to root for the Niners. I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope that they pull something out of their behinds against the Cardinals.
Yeah, for sure.
But you got something to root for going forward.
For sure. Appreciate you, Big 8. Salute. Yeah, right, man. We definitely at the side of our eyes, at the peripheral, our little peripheral vision at the side of our eyes. We're looking at draft stuff right now. I just made a whole list of people that need to be re-looked at. Film sessions need to come on. Film I'm going to watch by myself. Film I'm going to watch on patreon.com/vochlombardi. We already been watching film over there for some months now, so y'all can come over there and tap in with us, man. It's all good. I got 2 calls, and I need to be gone in 10 minutes, but it's all right. I'm going to get the both of you. Jamal, what up?
What up, boss? This is Jamal, man. How you been?
What's good with you, Jamal? Everything's everything. What you got for me?
Well, first of all, I agree with you. I don't see Jerry Wayne firing Mark McCarthy. It would be a blessing if he did.
Yeah.
However, my question to you is twofold. If Kelvin Banks falls to pick 11, and you have Kelvin Banks or Ashton Genty sitting at pick 11, 12, or 13, who are you taking and why? And me personally, I would like to see us solidify our offensive line a little bit better, because Guyton wasn't up to snuff on that left side. Mm-hmm. I feel like he should be shifted back to the right side. Terrence Steele was up and down all year. And I also feel like this is a deep running back class, and where we didn't F off our 4th round pick. I think that the 2nd or 3rd round would be where we should get our back, either Devin Neal or old buddy from Tennessee, Dylan Sampson.
Sampson, yeah.
I personally would take Kelvin Banks. I'm not a fan of Genty because of, 1, the conference that he runs in, and 2, that dude got so much shred on his tires already in the last 2 years, not counting his freshman and sophomore year, how heavy they used him. I'm not sold on Genty as far as competition goes. I'm sure he's a good back, but I just feel like we need to solidify our offensive line. And especially if we're going to keep this goofy-ass Mike McCarthy around, at least give him somebody to protect Dak's blind side so he can quit running like a duck and pulling his hamstring mid-season. Yeah. I love you, man. I hope you and Skywalker still had a great holidays. I'll be tuning in a little bit more. And Happy New Year, brother.
Appreciate it, Jamal. Good call, man. Good call. I'm going to agree with everything Jamal said, except Ashton Genty is a damn dog, and he ran for 195 versus Oregon with his Boise teammates. No. The level of competition that Ashton Genty plays against it don't matter. He's run over all them kids. I mean, we're gonna see soon. We're gonna see how he runs in the playoff game or whatever. But Ashton's fine. I even think that Ashton's health is gonna be okay, because in real life you shouldn't hold on to running backs too long. But besides that, everything that he said was perfect. I wouldn't mind upgrading the offensive line. I think Kelvin Banks would fit into this thing nicely. I think if your offensive line, I think the last time the Cowboys were really great at offensive line, the last time the Cowboys were really great, your O-line was really great. You know what I'm saying? The Travis, Zach, Ron Leary, Doug Free, Tyron Smith offensive line, you could do anything with whatever running back you rolled out there, because that offensive line was legit. And if we can get back to that, I think that'll be a good little party for us. I love Ashton Genty, but he is correct. This is a year where not only are there a lot of serviceable running backs, but there are a lot of good running backs, and they're running backs they all go to Fall Forward University. So Caleb Johnson, Hampton, Sampson, Scatterbo, like they are all guys that run folk over. That'll be very physical behind a very physical offensive line. So at the end of the day, free agency matters a bunch, and how they build this team prior to the draft is going to be super important, and we'll see what happens there. But I don't hate what he's saying at all. You don't have to go running back early, especially, Now, you don't want to you don't want to get a scrub trying to avoid running backs. Like, go get Genty. He's elite. But if there's some other top tier talent on the board with Genty, then we can talk about it. 5 more minutes on this last call, man. Let's see what Jarrell talking about. What's up, Jarrell?
What's going on, big dog?
What's happening, player? What you got for the show?
Oh, nothing much. I'm on that Fire McCarthy thing, man. I don't want him back. I done seen enough. I'm watching the game. We running the ball good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, good, yeah, we running on them. They got some big boys on the line.
Yeah.
Defense ain't no slouch.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he get goofy and start throwing the ball, and we start losing. So I'm like, I done seen enough. They should have fired him maybe a couple of weeks ago. At least that we could have seen what it looked like with somebody else calling the shot, see what it looked like. But, it is what it is now.
Yeah. That's exactly what he do, player. I'm looking in the chat right now. Tay in there. Shouts out to Tay. She says, but will we even run the ball if we did get a running back? And I just think that's just the duality of Mike McCarthy and how he call plays. Like, he'll talk about running the football, but then we'll throw the football all day long. But then he'll come out and vouch for throwing the football, but then we run with Rico 20 times. So that's just how goofy Mike McCarthy is. But it is what it is. Jarrell, appreciate you, player. Good call, man.
All right, now have a good one.
Yes, sir. Man, Chad, I love y'all to pieces, man. I love y'all so much. Wouldn't be here without y'all. So I appreciate all the kind words. I appreciate all the support that y'all show me. All right. I normally save all the super chats to the end, but I think I got them. I got them while we was kicking it. So I ain't got to read none of them. We are very much so caught up. Look, Voch, I don't want to waste that young man's career fooling around with Jerry Jones. That's all these kids. That's all these kids. It'll be a waste of time fooling around with Jerry Wayne. But hey, you never know. We'll see what happens. All right. The best argument we have is to make this team so good that they can overcome Jerry and Mike's nonsense, if whatever that is. But like we can say what we want about Jason Garrett. That team was so good, it ain't all the way matter what Jason Garrett was doing. Love y'all to pieces, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all a little bit later. We're back on schedule. The key word in vacation is to vacate. So a couple days kind of went by. We didn't have much content to get into. I know y'all didn't have a whole bunch. Y'all did get some film, but not like a whole bunch of content. But we're back. I'll be working, and Brian will make fun of me if I try to take off on New Year's. So me and him will be working on New Year's. All right, and we got a draft show coming up. All right, that's gonna be a big patch on my Letterman jacket. Hold on, move the phone out the way. That's gonna be a big patch on my Letterman jacket when it's time, man. And I don't know how many years I'm gonna do it. They may want me to do more than I'm willing to, but y'all know I'm trying to get on that platform, steal all their fans and leave. So let's run it. All right. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. Love y'all to pieces. Y'all hold it down for the Dose Woes of the Piece Whiskey. And Doing All Right podcast is coming up in about a couple of hours. So y'all be sure to tune into that one. All right. Y'all be sure to tune into that one. You wouldn't understand. We're gonna watch a gang of draft film. I don't even know if me and Broad is gonna start breaking down the games anymore. Like, recapping Philly or recapping Washington. We might just tap in with film and do draft stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. Love y'all.